Just mere steps from the banks of the mighty Mississippi. Welcome into the River Center here in lovely Davenport, Iowa. The weather outside is absolutely perfect, but there's a storm brewing in here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to AlienBoi 23, right here live on TKOTIX. I'm Cody James. I'd like to introduce you to my partner for the evening, Jay Robinson. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, Cody.
Right away, you can see Gary carrying his hands real low, not looking like he's going to respect a whole lot of power out of Jimenez.
Jimenez has got a wide defense. His hands are a few inches off the sides of his head.
Carrying himself pretty low, working in, getting those body shots in. It's good to try to suck that wind out of Gary.
I like to see Jimenez banging the body inside. He's at least putting in work. It's not a stall.
Gary's known for really working off that jab. Back of the head. Up and down, nice little uppercut there on the inside. Oh, nice step away. Almost got a double. Left hand there, though.
Jimenez with a nice little left jab there.
That seems to be a punch.
He touched Welch with that one, but I think Welch might have taken that as a cue to turn it up a bit.
Well, at first it looked like Welch was going to stay on that back foot for a minute, which I would have said was going to be a mistake. Doesn't look like that's going to last long.
Jimenez is getting a few touches in there. I don't know if it's making that much of an impact yet.
You can see Gary setting up. He keeps popping that jab, but he's keeping that right hand low. Nice little uppercut to the body there. Those guys filling each other out. He's really trying to always stay low, keep his forehead high, keeping his hands up on his chin.
Welch just took the sweat off of Jimenez's head with that right hook. Jimenez is touching him through his guard with those jabs. He's come with a game plan. I heard that splash.
That was a good one.
Jimenez has got the feints going.
Oh, that was nice right cross.
Yes, it was.
Gary's carrying. When the fight first started, I said he was carrying his hands real low, not really respecting the power. Now you can see he must have taken a pretty good one. He's got his hands up tight now, feeding the jab, but he's eating a lot of these body shots.
He is going for a one-shot nap.
Trying to give him a dose of CTE with a sleeping pill on the side, buddy.
Bring him an Andy's mint for the pillow. Because that's what that was going to be.
Oh, nice left crossing, or left hook inside there.
Jimenez touching him with that left.
Nice shot of a jab here. Oh, beautiful jab. But that left straight. There's another nice left hook.
Jimenez shaking his head, shaking the shot off. He's keeping his head and his forehead down. He's not sticking his chin out there. And he did a lot more work in that round. I know Welch seemed to be a lot more comfortable, but Jimenez did put on a lot more show. So.
Well, and that's what you kind of wonder, is that the game plan?
Yeah.
Was it to coast through the first couple of rounds, the first round, and then turn it on? If I'm in Gary Welch's corner, though, I'm telling you, you can't wait too long.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You can't wait too long, because once you start losing those points, it's hard to get them back. And if you ask me, he lost that first round.
And Jimenez, he made me eat my words. The first few didn't seem like they were affecting him, but he got a couple of those left-hand jab pops in, and I think it woke him up just a little bit. Welch is going to be...
Jimenez right back out to the center of the ring. Walking down. That's what I was talking about. He's going to win. A couple of nice body shots to start the round there. Another one. Oh, hit right over the top. Another nice shot.
He is putting in some torque on those inside shots too, Cody.
That's a clinch clinic right there, ladies and gents.
And he did combo the two haymakers.
Oh! Fastball. He's trying to send him to the shadow realm.
That one delivered.
I thought I heard a Hadouken behind it.
Jimenez didn't seem to be too...
That woke Gary up. He's hitting with the back foot now. He's coming back in. Looks like he might have a little swelling above the left eye.
Jimenez got him with all of those combos.
That was a beautiful combo. Beautiful setup combo with the feint. And he's coming back in hard. He's getting confident.
I was just going to say, Jimenez seems to have a little extra spark.
Gary's really turning into a one-trick pony, throwing nothing but those haymakers. You got to work that jab with a journeyman fire.
Oh, that's a good stick.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
If I was Welch's corner, though, I wouldn't let him get on tilt. It almost seems like you said, he's kind of going for the one hitters.
Yeah,
and needs to settle in.
And that's when you...
That's going to be two. You can see the confidence just glaze over.
Gary Welch doesn't know what to do. He's got another.
Oh, he caught another one. Just
he keeps on going. He throws the jab. And now he's going to carry it by. He's going to need more. If I'm him as his corner, I'm yelling at him. Fun chase him into the corner. He's got to get another. If he gets extra one of those haymakers, it's going to be dirty. This is not how you want to.
He's out there. Swinging at nothing on those last four. That was a good one.
He's out here swinging at one like it owes him money.
Granted, I wouldn't want to catch one of those, so.
No, and don't tell him I said that.
Jimenez is kind of backing up on his back foot. He had the momentum going. He's not running out of juice, is he?
That might be the problem. He's saying he got hit in the back of the head.
Like 3 times,
You hit me in the face a bunch.
Referee might not have agreed with him on that one, but he did give him a little exclamation point on it.
Now, the question is, does Jimenez from Gary Welch the third? I think, this is what I kind of wanted. I've got let's get this replay pulled back up. What a beautiful combination from Jimenez there, and I think that, boom, left over the top. Even then, here we go with that left hand. Stood him up and pats at the eye. If you watch it right at the end here, it definitely did something above that right eye. Boom.
And one thing of note, Cody, is he's connecting on the way out. So he's touching when he's going in. He's banging inside, and then he's touching on the way out. He's making Welch know he's there. And I'm with you. I'm 2 rounds Jimenez right now.
He's literally fighting the perfect fight at this point. He's keeping Welch off of his timing. And he's literally thrown him into, Welch is no longer boxing, he's trying to brawl.
Right.
He's throwing fastball, overhand rights. And when you miss those punches, they take it out.
They do.
That blood rushes to your muscles. Next thing you know, your arms are getting real heavy. And a guy like Jimenez, who, as long as his cardio is there, he keeps feeding you those jabs. Next thing you know, you're taking a nap.
And you throw a punch and you expect to hit something. You don't have to work up the energy to throw the punch. Jimenez seems to be.
Gary seems to be coming out with a little bit more intensity.
Right hook on the inside. Do you think Jimenez knows he's up 2 rounds? Maybe taking.
I was always on that fence. Anybody, my friends, anybody like that. I always think they're losing rounds. I don't think that they're winning because I don't want you to settle in. I want you on that front. There's a reason that he's got that timing down. Every time he goes to throw that jab, Gary's dropping it.
He's getting confident out there.
How did he not?
Well, you don't want to add complacency with that too, though.
I mean, if you look at this fight on paper, he is probably a plus $500. The absolute best on a betting one.
But he's got the foot now here. Just coming with some fancy to the cheek. You drop your hands, start dancing around. That's an easy way to go to sleep. Absolutely. Jimenez seems to be dialed in. I think he's
Punches don't have much problem with it. Gary's still got quite a bit of power and pop behind it. But every time he overextends, he's catching that left hand in the mouth. So it's slowing him down.
that left jab was good enough to send some swings in the 5th row. That was a tight combo, left jab, right straight.
This is a much closer round than the first one, in my opinion. Now Gary's out there. Show defense. I mean, you're gonna have to bring it at this point.
He's kind of got the modified Philly. Jimenez just sticking to the basics.
You keep on dropping your hands, man.
We are talking a game of inches here, Cody, because Welch's punches, those haymakers, Jimenez's haymakers, those are inches from causing devastation. Oh, he just got left jab. Came into it. That sent his hip straight back. And
He's literally into chasing him down. He's just timing him up. And I thought he was starting to
turn off the gimbal.
I was worried he might have gas. Then I want to go out and some strikes.
You haven't heard my voice, right? I haven't been saying anything.
Welch with a nice the corner said they want to see something more, and Welch is delivering. Jimenez still staying right on the outskirts, but kind of left jab.
And this, from what I've seen, this seems to be the detriment of him. And comes out as a really quick starter, and then we start to slow down. And as you can see, the footwork is completely stopped. He's standing like a statue.
He is flat-footed and looks heavy.
But I think Gary's corner isn't telling you to work. He's not winning this fight at this point.
Jimenez is still shaking his head. He's still shaking some of the shots off. So he's not to the point where he's too gassed to give Welch a hard time.
There's another nice left hook. Problem is that he's on his back foot a lot right now. That looks terrible for the judges. It doesn't matter how many punches that you land. Gary's over here sticking his tongue out at guys in the front row instead of worrying about the guy he's in the ring with.
He took a snap jab there. Good left from Welch.
Nice feint, move to the body.
Jimenez has got mouth open a little bit. He's taking a few harder breaths than Welch is at this point, but
Gary keeps throwing that fastball.
I know it.
If he connects with it, it's going to be ugly. But, nice shot to the body. That one hurt.
Jimenez still coming forward a little bit more than he did last round, though.
Yeah, and he's eating it for it, too.
Jimenez, great defense, missed all 3 of those.
Nice shot at an uppercut there. Gary looking for an opening here, but
Gary's looking to snipe.
Leo just keeps on pumping that jab out there, which is keeping his head or keeping Gary's head off the center line. But
it looks good for judges.
It's keeping him at the bay. It's keeping him from being able to throw those punches. He's having a hard time getting off.
In a match or fight where one guy's not doing anything and one guy's throwing light jabs, the guy getting the jabs is going to win the fight. It's all points.
But just like in the last round, if you watch, he's off his back foot the entire time.
Yes, he is.
And that's a hard way to fight. It wears you out. It does. Oh, that one connected. That one connected. He's hurt.
It looked like it was right off the top of the head, but he made it through.
Leo gets through.
He must not have caught as much of it as we thought.
I got it 2 rounds apiece, my friend, and we are going to a replay. Here we go. Gary just missed. He caught him with it a little bit there. And then the feet tangled up, but Leo come right back. 1-2. Boom, boom. Once again, if that connects.
It is. He won't know what happened until he watches the video.
But like
looking
I said,
good. Here we go, Cody.
Oh, Leo came out. That was a nice shot right to the body, left hand.
And I don't think they are trying to figure out how to be pen pals, Cody.
This is why Gary waited. This might be why Gary waited. This might have been the game plan. Because now he's going to start letting them go, it looks like.
Gary's, that was nice straight up the center. That caught one.
That caught him in the nose. You can see him pat at the nose right away. Gary's coming in hard. I've got it probably 2 rounds. That was a nice uppercut, just missed. Nice left hook.
Jimenez touching him with the left jab again, though. I think Welch is bringing the A game this round.
Welch needs to get these last 2 rounds to make sure that he gets out of here with a W.
Oh. He's throwing a little extra novelty stuff in there, Cody.
Left hand set him up again.
He's changed stances about 3 times throughout the fight. That's a beautiful inside uppercut.
Leo's game, though. He ain't backing away. I mean, he doesn't look like he's got a whole lot left in the tank.
No.
The punches look real labored. Gary still got. Oh, that was a nice left hook, though. As soon as I say it, I should just start talking about how guys aren't connecting.
Well,
because every time I say something, and boom.
Ever since Jimenez took that straight jab straight down the alley, kind of took a little extra juice out of the tank.
I think Gary's got his entire fan crew on the other side over there. It's a lot of folks over there hollering at him.
Jimenez still trying to touch, but there's not a lot behind it.
Another hard thing to do in a situation like this is to travel as far as that guy did. Come up here and fight the hometown boy.
Right.
This is not a fight that I'd want to be a judge on.
No. The first 2, I think we kind of snap called those, but these last ones.
Oh, no, doubled up jab, beautiful. Not a whole lot behind him, but it's still scoring points.
There's been a lot of significant strikes thrown, but not too many connected. Still keeps it exciting with these jabs down Broadway are hitting.
As low as Jimenez is carrying his hands now, if I'm Gary, I'm hollering at Gary. Give me a left. Oh, nice left hit, and that one made him mad.
Did you see Leonel shake his fist at him?
That one made him mad.
Welch is really sticking to those inside uppercuts. He's going to connect one of these times. And
well, I want to see him throw a left hook to the body, followed up by just any kind of a right straight. When he goes to the body, Leonel's drop. Oh, that's nice left hand. But once again, if you're looking at significant moments of that round, it's hard not to give to Leo.
I know.
It's hard not to. He's getting chased around, but he's landing the more significant punches. 6, here we go. It's the last and final round of a great fight so far. Both of them connecting there.
Welch got him shaky.
Oh, what an uppercut there. Welch is throwing everything. I think his corner told him there's no guarantee that you win this thing. You might have to get him out of here.
We'll carry you out. Let it all go inside the ring. We're calling timeout.
I think there's a headbutt there, it looked like.
No points, though. We're back at it.
I'll tell you what. And one thing Leonel cannot do is get knocked down in this round. But
that was a good
you
shot.
can shake your head all you want. That one stood
one
you up.
touched.
That hurt. When a fighter shakes his head at you like that, there's a reason for it. They're trying to tell you it didn't hurt. He ate that one.
It did.
And that swelling on that mouse on the left cheek getting a little bit bigger. We can see it from back here even.
And he's pinpointing that. I was about to say Leonel is kind of staying relaxed, and then he absolutely delivers the mail with that last shot.
I mean, this would be a huge upset to start the evening. Gary catching his first loss off of Leo, who's 5-33, I believe.
Did you think there'd be this much drama in fight number one?
I did not, but boy, oh boy, does it set up
Leonel's
for a great
having a great
evening.
time.
He's in there smiling at his fans.
This is the type of fights we get down here in Davenport.
Gary went to throw a Superman punch there. You don't see that much in boxing.
He's lunging.
Leo just threw one of his over, and he's laughing at him. He's got him frustrated. I don't.
He set him. Cody, that
He's
might
tired.
have been what won.
I think that we just seen an upset, my friend.
Jimenez,
He's piecing him up. Beautiful combo.
Oh, he's got his head pushing down. He just hit him with a 3-jab combo. I don't know. I think
Gary knows he's got to try to chase him down at this point.
Left
catch
hook.
him with the left hook again. The crowd's getting on their feet.
They're both having fun. They're banging inside a little bit, Cody. Oh, they're both swinging for the fences.
Oh, man.
He missed
Stay out of the way of those train wrecks.
Another windmill shot by Welch. Jimenez having
Welch out here
nothing to
fighting
do with it.
ghosts at this point, my friend.
Jimenez needs to keep that guard up and keep touching. He's out. He don't know where he's at. He's not sure where he's at, Cody. He is out on his feet.
Gary Welch right now needs a priest, ladies and gentlemen.
He can't see. He can't see.
Big left.
He's got to stop it.
That's the end of the
It's
fight.
over. That's it.
And
Here comes the towel.
No, that was it. That's the end of the fight. Gary Welch just got knocked off.
I saw a towel fly in the air.
If this doesn't go to Leo, it is a robbery. That is a hell of a fight to start the night.
Was amazing, Cody.
Let's go over here to the replay. Watch this combo. 1, 2. He steps in. Nice move out. And here it is. Bap, 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 bap. 5-piece chicken dinner. And a soda on the end of it. Let's go.
The glaze just like a donut on that last left hook.
Combo.
What? That's it.
Woo. I'll give Gary credit to stand up on that one.
Yeah.
What a left hand.
He was not seeing straight after that last one, Cody. That was blood in the water.
Man, we're going to the judge.
58-56. And our final judge, Mr. Barry Wolf, scores the contest 59-55 for the winner by unanimous decision. He is the fighting pride of Davenport, and still undefeated, Gary.
He makes his way out. And as he does, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Edwin Villegas is 29 years old, weighing in at 167 pounds, stands 6 foot. Fight record is 3 wins, 0 losses, 2 KOs. Demetrius Ericks is 38 years old, 173 pounds, 6'2". 2 fights, 2 losses. Looking for that first win in the ring this evening.
Yes, he is. We got a couple tall fighters here. We're going to have a pretty good matchup as far as on paper.
On the other side for Ericks, a couple of really tall fighters.
I was just going to say, we got a change in the physicalities, but Ericks either is taller than 6'2", or Villegas is shorter than 6 foot.
Oh, this is not going to last long. That's a quick knockdown by Villegas.
Was that a knockdown or is that a...
Yeah,
he did give him a
definitely
knockdown.
Definitely a knockdown. Caught him with the right hand, gloves hit the back. Got a standing 8 count, right back to it. This might be quick work. Ericks is a fighter, but he's a fighter, not a boxer. We can see,
Eric
that's a big right hand, big left hand. That's another knockdown. That's cool.
Yeah, gloves touch the canvas. He's giving him a standing 8 count. Ericks is just having a good time.
Yeah, well, what the hell, you know? Nice left. Oh, Ericks does not like getting hit. See,
he's just turning and setting her down.
it's like Dana White said, so you think you want to be a fighter?
It's all fun until you get punched in the mouth.
Yeah. That's 3 knockdowns. He's already jumping into Keith.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Villegas came in and started absolutely torquing.
Demetrius Ericks says, hey, man, I appreciate you beating me up this evening. We didn't want to leave that one to the judges because that didn't go very well last
the
time.
last time out. Yeah, he felt that in the ribs. He came over and absolutely set up camp and was going to stay a while.
And we're going to jump back over here to the replay. Here's the end of the fight. Well, middle of the fight. Pretty much the end. The end was at the beginning.
This is where you're talking about Cody takes a couple lefts to the face and just kind of turns and says, I'm not going to have any more of that.
This is a perfect example. You can be a fighter and you can be tough. You have to train boxing.
Of the very first round, the winner by knockout victory, Damas y Caballeros de Acapulco, Guillermo, Mexico, and still undefeated, Edwin Villegas.
Edwin comes in and gets a very decisive. Devin to bring up our tail of the tape. Our tail of the tape, Eduardo Ramos is 23 years old. Angel Reyes is 13 years older. They weigh in at 2 pounds difference. 5-5 apiece, 3-0 for Ramos with a KO, 3-3 and 1 for Reyes with 2 KOs. It's a 4-round fight. And ladies and gentlemen, this one could be a war.
I think this one isn't anybody's kind of fight. And we've already seen in the first bout, and then, of course, the Caudillo fight. It only takes one, and these guys know how to win.
And his opponent, standing in the red corner, wearing the black, trimmed in multi-colors. And he stepped on at 140.2 pounds. As a professional, it is unblemished by defeat. 3 fights, 3 victories, 1 inning aside.
All right, Jay, we got a Des Moines native and a Guanajuato, Mexico.
I'm impressed.
I think I got that out correctly.
And he is a long ways, and so I bet this is going to be one fantastic fight.
23 years old for Eduardo. Angel Reyes, 36. And away we go.
It's a flashy pink trunks, pink and black.
Are they pink? I'm colorblind.
They are a bright, bright pink.
You can see Reyes is up on that front toe, trying to get that in.
Both are snappy, just, you know, working it out, going through the feeling out period. Both are changing levels, touching the body, touching the head.
Feeling out process for both of them. We got Reyes kind of in a modified Philly shell, but that's not helping him out right now.
It's a pretty combo. Maybe not fully clean, but definitely felt that.
Ramos seems to be looking for his openings a little bit more. Reyes just kind of pumping that jab. He's quick, though.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice left hand.
Straight down Broadway, right over the top of the guard. Their hooks are just lightning fast. You just see that white streak coming across, and that one connected.
Very nice left hand there. Both of them look like game fighters. Ramos, quite a bit faster.
He
The
is.
speed is definitely there. He's getting off very fast, and he's catching Reyes before Reyes even moves. Of course, he's 36 years old fighting a 23-year-old man.
The age, we just talked about that. That does make a difference on there, but he's striking like coiled. He winds up, and by the time that leather hits your face, you didn't see it coming.
And if you watch, as Ramos steps in towards Reyes, Reyes' front leg keeps on going straight. And as that leg keeps going straight, it takes your ability, because you don't ever want to move straight backwards. So when that front leg gets straight, that's when Ramos needs to step in, get his inside foot to the inside step, and it's a big right hook.
Ramos got touched with the jab, but his head movement, level changes, and is just making it hard to be seen and hit. But Reyes isn't putting out a whole lot of production here.
Reyes just kind of has that prototypical boxer look to him. That's a big feeling out process.
Yeah.
Good luck, Devin, finding us a replay there, buddy.
You got to give that one to Ramos.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? There's a pretty good chance that these judges gave that round to Leslie.
You know what is as factual as that is, it's hard because you don't know now. You can't. That first bout out where we all thought Jimenez took that down, and it was a unanimous decision against what we thought it was. Now I don't know what we trust.
Well, like I said earlier, I'm telling my fighter, I don't care what you have to do. You do not leave it. There was no doubt about that. There was no doubt.
There wasn't any in my mind that Jimenez would have been taking that home.
Speaking of taking home, man, B-dubs last night. I'm thinking some IHOP or Denny's after this thing. I want some pancakes.
We don't do anything special. We went to B-dubs and then Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, no, there's really, like I said, we're kind of uncultured swine.
Reyes coming out, said he wants to make a mark.
Let's see.
Reaching with that jab, though.
When I watch boxing, there's a step on the foot. I watch a lot of the footwork, and that really tells you where guys are at in their training. It's a nice right hand. And if you watch Reyes as an older boxer who I'm assuming had a bunch of amateur fights.
Sure.
You can see he's always on that front toe. His front heel hardly ever touches the ground. As I say that, he's walking all over his heel. But Ramos is actually leading with his heel.
Yes, he is.
And once that heel hits, yeah, there's just certain things that I'd be firing every time that heel touches the ground.
Now, is this a referee giving a warning to Ramos? Is this a situation where you have a southpaw orthodox stepping on the feet, on top of the feet?
And yeah, that's as you see every time that he takes. The footwork's beautiful, and that's my favorite part about boxing. The movement of boxing. That is a great.
Oh, Reyes Reyes put a combo on a Ramos, but then sat down.
Yeah, Ramos came back. That was a nice jab, right hook, left straight.
Not sure he is.
That short left hook is where it is for a southpaw.
Legs are not back yet.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Got to get that guard up. I know he wants to see, but
trying to pump that jab out there, keep him away, but Ramos is just like a shark. He smells the blood in the water, Jay.
I think we've got a little swelling starting over the above the right eye on Reyes.
Looks like he might have a little bit of a cut there.
I'm not sure he's seeing the distance.
I'll tell you what,
well
I think
enough.
Reyes is gonna need a bigger boat for this shark attack. That's a terrible line, dude.
Reyes is still fighting back. Cobwebs might be clearing a little bit, but his legs.
Oh, nice right hand.
Didn't want to cooperate.
Another one to the body. He's got him in the corner, just feeding him those combos.
Reyes is kind of taking it easy. Oh.
Ramos going in.
3 touches to the right side of Reyes' face where the swelling looks to be.
Another one. Man, that left hand is just landing over and over and over again.
Ten seconds left in the round.
Nice. Rock him again.
Now, I know Reyes has been knocked around quite a bit, but he seems to be a little off balance. And some of those punches after he got hit.
Jump over here and check out the replay, and then we'll let you finish up that eye or that thought there, brother.
I think we'll see his hips are back.
That's a nice one, too, but then there it is. Boom, boom. And once again, watch, as I told you, watch his front leg after he lands his combo. Boom, boom. Leg goes stiff right here, falls him in, and that's what puts him down.
You got nowhere to go.
You have nowhere to go as soon as you lock out that front leg.
And after he got that, he took another quick shot, and then the next few punches kind of seemed from hips back, but arm forward with not a lot of power. Going to work on that swelling.
Reyes is saying, man, too old for this. Too old for this stuff, man. Like Danny Glover and Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, but Ramos looking fresh.
Dude, you know what? Any 36-year-old that climbs in there with a 23-year-old, you got a thumbs up for me.
Absolutely.
It comes right back out again. Definitely some swelling over that right eye.
It's not a lot of time to go to work on something like that in the corner between rounds.
No, and with it being a 4-round fight, you can't really worry too much about it either.
Right.
You got to worry about making sure if you have a cut, you got to take care of that, obviously. But at this point, it is trying to do whatever you can to change a game plan that's not working.
And Reyes is, it seems he's just simply trying to make his connections from a little bit too far out. He's going to have to call collect out there because he's getting off balance as he lunges and reaches.
Call collect.
Remember doing that?
I love it. Well, one of those fighters does, the other one doesn't. Reyes remembers what it was like when you had to wait until after 10 o'clock to call long distance, or else it cost you 4 cents a minute.
Ramos still showing good head movement and footwork.
Yeah, Ramos out there making him miss left and right. About as slippery as a greased up ferret on a slip and slide, if you know what I'm saying.
That's about a good explanation, because this kid is still he's stoic, he's calm, he's not on tilt.
Kid's footwork so fancy he could moonwalk out of the ring.
And he may be doing that after this one, Cody. That was a beautiful left hook.
Reyes is not backing down, but he's not connecting with anything either. He's telegraphing punches. Ramos is seeing him coming. Oh, nice left hook there.
That stopped his momentum.
Nice left hook.
That eye looks to, I can't tell, is he squint? It seems to be getting a little bit worse.
That right eye is closing up.
And Ramos.
But he's eating left hand after left hand after left hand, but he's still coming forward with those combinations. Oh, man, this is an exciting fight. Nice shot to the body there. Got that leg locked out again.
Yes, he does. He keeps on extending that out.
And about. Nice combo. Nice combo. Ramos just throwing bombs, though.
Reyes just took another left jab, but the shots are still coming quick, but Reyes has not got the same type of accuracy Ramos does.
Yeah, Ramos, he's got to be landing at a pretty good clip. Reyes is just throwing. But he's still throwing, and he's throwing with power. He's throwing combos. He's not throwing single punches, mouth not hanging wide open.
And those punches that Ramos is connecting with, that one a little bit had a little more pop to it.
Yeah, that one stood him up too.
But when you throw those punches and you connect, you're forcing the opponent to move his head. It gets in his head. It's annoying to get touched like that. So you're making points. It's boxing, so you want to be doing as much of that as possible. Definitely a round for Ramos.
Yeah, I've got him up 3-0 at this point. Pretty handily. Here's our replay, and it's their left hand. It was right when I told you he was locking out that leg. It was about what put him down again.
If you watch the beginning of that, when Reyes comes, Ramos is already waiting. He's waiting for the counter. He knows it's coming, and right as the punch begins, Ramos is on top of him.
And it's that short left hook. When you're fighting southpaw, that short left hook is what's there for you.
And that goes to show me that Ramos has done the homework. He knows where the opening is, and he's setting it up.
And he's a young kid. Yeah, that right eye's definitely got some swelling.
Yes, it does.
Nice mouse on the underside. Little bit of blood in the eyeball, it looks like itself. And Ramos' scamp over there, I'm sure, is telling him, just keep feeding him in the left hands.
Swelling bad enough to affect depth perception at this point?
No, not at this point. There's a pretty good mouse underneath there, but he's able to see. Round number 3? Nope, round number 4, right?
You had him at 3 rounds to nothing, Ramos.
It's round number 4.
Oh, a liver shot with the left by Ramos.
Oh, nice left combo. He just keeps on attacking that same eye.
Reyes is going to be keeping that right elbow real close to the side of the body now, but
this is starting to look like a Rocky Balboa, Clubber Lang fight, buddy.
Ramos
Beat
with
each other up.
the left angled up uppercut, straight jab, if you will.
It's a nice jab. It's getting through. It just doesn't have much on it. And it's not, he hasn't connected with many of them. But heck, he could be up 3 rounds to none in this fight.
Reyes is still there. He's still putting out production. It's one of those 1 step forward, 2 step back, because he is getting some connections, but Ramos is it's just too many.
The fights or the punches are still crisp. The footwork is still there. Both of them are still, the cardio seems to be there for both of them. Nice combo again.
Say Ramos's punches seem to have a little bit more pop and a little bit more accuracy to them.
It's because he's 23, fighting 36-year-old.
Reyes is getting a little bit more rounded out. And there's another rounded throw right there.
What do these guys weigh?
These are the 140. Hey, Reyes with a nice combo in and with a left.
Is that the same as Mateo?
Mateo, yes.
Ooh.
Ramos Caudillo fight.
I think I'd like to see that fight.
They both have the movement, the footwork, technicalities look to be there.
Let's make that one happen, Jesse.
I like that idea.
AlienBoi putting on another good night of fights here. Great crowd. River Center.
Reyes still touching the face.
Oh, nice uppercut. Stands him up. The head movement. Both of these guys are good boxers.
Definitely not as much chatter as we saw in the first bout.
No.
They must not know each other as well. Right eye continues to be a burden for Reyes.
Yeah, that's going to be, he's going to have to put a stake on that later.
There's two good shots from Ramos that definitely got to that occipital bone.
That's a cool word, occipital.
That one snuck through Ramos's guard, but doesn't seem to be phased by much.
Nice left hand there. Reyes on the inside. Just not a whole lot behind him, though. We got 10 seconds left in the fight. Reyes is going to let him go. He says, let's go. Come on, let's stand and bang.
Oh,
and Ramos
my.
says, I will oblige you, my friend.
Left hook connects towards the end.
Got a little bit of blood sneaking out of him there. Give me a replay pulled up here, Devo. Nice shot to the body. This is the end of the fight. Left there, and here's boom, boom, boom. That's a 4-punch combo. But Reyes coming with it right up till the end. What a great fight. It goes to the judges' decision, so nobody knows where this is going.
Beautiful flurry at the end for Ramos. Fully controlled all the way through.
Yep, Devin just won himself a unanimous decision.
Devin, if you walked out of the ring with a win, I would not be as shocked as I would be if I woke up with my head sewn to the carpet than I am right now after that first bout. Because it could be Devin with TKOTIX professional debut, 1-0.
All three judges scored the contest 40-35 for the winner by unanimous decision. Damas y caballeros de Salvatierra, Guanajuato, Mexico, Eduardo,
Ernest making his entrance finally.
Not exactly sure what the...
I didn't even see him sneak by us. Traffic purpose. He's 19 years old. He's 1-0. He's got a knockout. We're looking at him. We think he's a prospect. J-Rob, it's Mateo Caudillo. What do you think, buddy?
Again, I can't wait to see the footwork. I want to see what improvement.
Let's go, J-Rob. Away we go. It's round one.
Oh,
nice.
All right.
Right to the body.
Starting off like the first bout.
Oh!
He just put Caudillo down. There is that tiny tornado left hook, and it put him on the canvas.
Wow. And the crowd's stunned. The crowd's stunned.
Nobody even erupted it. That was not
a quick. Oh, Mateo doesn't look hurt, though.
That was not on my fight bingo card, Cody. All right. This is what we talked about. He's coming out hard. He's coming out aggressive, and he's throwing punches. He caught Caudillo with the one that he didn't want to be caught with.
Well, there's that adversity right off the rip. Just like I said, or I said I wanted to see. I didn't expect him to come that quick and knock him down.
Walls is taking two to the body that have been felt.
Mateo's getting that head moving.
Yeah, he's settling in.
Movement.
I love how Caudillo fights with his eyes open. He sees where he wants to punch, and he puts the leather right there.
Ate a pretty good right hand there, but he is throwing combo after combo. Earnest is throwing a lot of one punches.
Walls snuck one right between Caudillo's guard there with the left jab.
He's a pinpoint puncher.
Yep.
Everything's with purpose.
Besides a few of the wild flurries Walls have thrown, he's also thrown with intent. Another left hook.
Hand. Left hook's been big for the underdogs this evening.
Both have got powerful lefts.
Mateo's he's just kind of overwhelming him at this point. But Ernest throwing them, it's the very few punches, but
Walls is really clamming up.
He's getting worked right now. He should have came out a lot harder after that first initial knockdown. I think what he did was he woke up a beast. Look at the combos coming out of this kid. Ernest says, nope, I'll stand here and bang with you. Let's do this. Come on.
That last little combo Walls was throwing, I noticed Caudillo's got a rhythm. He knows what's coming. He's got the timing down, and he knew when Walls was quitting. And as soon as that last one came, Caudillo was countering with that.
Well, Walls has got some blood coming out of the nose.
Wallace's punch is slowing down just a little bit.
Yeah, he looks worn out now. Then this is the same thing, just a clinic.
Right?
Yeah, he got knocked down, but he's back.
Oh,
I mean,
Wallace taking a break early before the bell.
You're gonna lose the fight, or you're gonna lose the round because you got knocked down. I don't. Here is that knockdown. Yep, right. The left hand. Back,
There it is.
And it's right on the jaw.
Caudillo, he did pop right back up, but put him on the canvas.
Another case of dropping that right hand, throw that jab. Earnest looks tired in the corner.
He had nice footwork. Stepping to the left with that angle and coming with a left hook. Put it right where he needed it to. And
got another instant replay coming in here. And this is just that relentless combo work.
Watch
relentless.
out. Caudillo's eyes are open. He's seeing everywhere he wants to put those hands.
And Earnest is getting overwhelmed at this point.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's probably what you're going to see for the rest of this fight. Might have been a one and done with that left hook.
A strategic bombing is what I think we're going to see here, Cody.
Mateo comes out, immediately takes the center. He takes a nice shot to the liver.
He did.
But Earnest has nothing on these punches anymore. Oh, as soon as I say that, he starts. Man.
Caudillo's punches are so snappy.
This kid is a sniper.
Wall's getting warned to keep the gloves up.
And there's no slowing down. He looks like he can do this all night. That left hand caught him. He's rocked.
I think the downfall is going to be Walls when he puts his head down. Caudillo's too surgical with those punches that he's got to be able to see what's coming. I think Walls has about had enough.
Yeah, he got caught with a massive body shot there, and he's not liking him. The ref tells him, get your punches up.
Caudillo needs to watch the bell.
Caudillo is just walking him down like a man possessed.
Yeah, Walls takes a knee after the barrage by Caudillo. Yeah, he kind of sat back on his haunches on 7, Cody. I think this might be it. That will do it.
And it's kind of, it was what was expected, but wanted to see what happened with some adversity. You know what happened with adversity? He got knocked down, he got mad, and he got back up, and he just absolutely worked Ernest Walls. Here we have a replay here for the end of the fight. It's those body shots, and every one of them, you can see him starting to grimace more and more. And he says, "Now, I'm done." And just like you said, he rocked back on his haunches. As soon as he got down there, he was done.
And tough kid, because like you said, you could see the winces on the face. He wanted to keep going, but it is just too uncomfortable when you're getting absolutely barraged.
And he's getting pelted in the body. He may have a broken rib. Who knows? But
could have been the best thing for Caudillo too. You know, he's 2-0 now. He looks phenomenal, but he took one on the chin and got put on the can.
Our referee, Mr. Adam Pollard, calls a halt to the contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of the second round. The winner by technical knockout and still undefeated, Mateo.
Mateo gets him out of there within the first minute and 3 seconds of last night. He weighed in a little heavy. Nice guy, though. Got a chance to talk with him. I think that he's going to come out. He's going to do what he can to fight, but Cruse is coming in. He's wanting to make a statement.
Cruse, from our discussion yesterday, like I said, he seemed to be a little cautious, but he is ready to rock and roll. Thought that was part of the last walk-up song, Cody, but now I'm beginning to think it's not.
Cruse has a very large section of children that are cheering him on. That's why you can't act a fool out in the crowd, because there's kids here now.
There's all sorts of kids watching.
All right, time for the tail of the tape. Cruse Stewart, 36 years old. Armondo, 12 years his younger. 178 pounds, 5'9", 8'4". 8'4" record with 6 knockouts from Cruse. 186 pounds, 5'7".
He's come out
423.
maybe not just as aggressive, but he needs to be watching his P's and Q's. Cruse starting it off with a splash to the midsection.
That's crisp.
The Reeves already lowering his guard after the first one.
He's like, you're going to keep punching me, ain't you? Oh.
Those.
That sounded like a ball bat hitting a steak, bro.
It is fast.
Oh, man. He hit him so hard his ancestors felt it, and they're pissed off about it, my guy.
He's got some quick shots. Oh, man. That was almost a three punch combo in a second and a half. Hitman.
Oh, man. Nice
Just
right hand. Nice right hand. Oh.
Picking his shots.
That right hand had Wi-Fi. It connected immediately. You just over here with a look on your face like, oh, no.
Reeves isn't putting a whole lot of production out there. I know he's watching his guard, just like anybody would, but that's allowing Cruse to step in, find his angle, pick a shot, find an opening, and he delivers it so quickly. I don't know what you can do about it.
Oh, nice combo.
Armondo showing life.
He's done.
He touched him with the left.
Cruse out here bobbing and weaving like his ex just walked in with a new man.
Armondo's just staying steady. Steady Eddie in there.
Oh, that's more of that baseball bat steak situation, buddy.
Cruse, the hitman, connecting with at least 3 of those that we could clearly hear back here.
Yeah, and we're a long ways away. That means Armondo heard him really loud. He's going to get another one to the body here. Watch this. Oh, there it is. Oh.
It almost leaves you with an impossibility of trying to guard your face, trying to guard the body.
Somebody hit me in the body like that, I'm throwing up all over him.
This is a situation where you don't want to do it unless you've trained it, but Philly Shell, what can you do? His hands are so quick.
At this point, you might as well just let him go and try to turn this into a brawl, because boxing ain't working.
Are you telling Armondo Reeves in the corner to let it go second round?
No, I might be throwing the towel for that kid.
Reeves showed a little bit of a spurt at the end, but that was all hitman Stewart.
Cruse got a pretty good smile on his face the entire time there.
A lot of body work in that first one, Cody. I know the first round you come out and feel it out, but a lot of body work on that one. Amanda letting us know it's round 2.
Armondo's got a little bit of swelling starting underneath that left eyeball.
Little discoloration on the...
His coach is like, hey, man, you should bob instead of weaving.
Cody, you are Cruse, the hitman's corner. What are you telling him here after that showing in the first round?
Finish him.
Send him out there?
He's got absolutely nothing for you. Armondo's looking like his cardio is sponsored by Little Debbie. And just bring the war. Go get him.
There is a discrepancy on the physicality.
Yeah, no joke. Be like, yeah, we're not going to talk about what I look like fighting in there.
That's why I'm out here, Cody.
Just keep punching him. I mean, Cruse seems to be just having some fun in there.
Cruse is enjoying himself.
He's treated like a sparring section. Man, the kid throws hard.
I wouldn't doubt that Reeves has got some pop behind his punch, but he's not.
Well, after you made that many to the body, you start to lose that pop.
And you do not want to extend yourself too much to open up another shot.
Start feeling like you got bruised ribs.
And Cruse is just
that. Then
touching.
You're going to do something dumb like that and turn your back and start walking away. You catch that left hand.
That's what I know. I know Cruse is having a good time, but again, we've seen it twice. It only takes one. Oh, man.
Oh. They can hear me back here hollering that.
Cruse sends a jab right down the middle through the guard.
Man.
Reeves showing some life here, trying to catch him with one, maybe slow him down a little bit if he connects with a couple. Maybe take the brutality down a notch, but Cruse is in control. Might say he's on cruise control.
I see what you did there.
He's got the great angles, Cody. He's light on his feet. He knows how long he needs to be somewhere, and he doesn't overstay his welcome. He moves around. Reeves is having a hard time keeping up with it and even tracking in some certain instances.
Yeah, he's just losing him in the fray.
You got a guy that fast, that flashy, and moving around, and you have to cover your eyes to block the.
Armondo says, all right, we're fighting now.
We're going to throw something.
Out here looking like a drunk uncle at the cookout.
Or the guy over there by the concession stand earlier. Cruse still working the body. Doesn't do much, but it sure gets under your skin. Little shoulder. Gave him the business with the left shoulder there, shoving him back, making some distance.
Oh, that snapped him to the
Reeves had a good shot. See if Cruse makes any changes.
Oh,
that's twice.
That's a left hand that connected.
Two big lefts.
Now he's got him in the Muay Thai clinch in a boxing match.
Reeves got him with two.
Not a bad round.
I'm going to give it to Hitman again, obviously, but Reeves woke him up a little bit, and he's smirking over there, but that might be for show because they didn't sound like they felt very good.
All right, let's take a look at this replay in the second round. Nice lunging left uppercut there. Just getting to miss. He's out here bobbing and weaving like he owes the tax man money, my guy.
That's straight down Broadway, but then Reeves starts to pick up some life. He's going to do something. I think he got one halfway body shot. That's about it. A couple good ones at the end, but that's not enough for the round.
Hopefully they dumped water on Armondo's head there, or else he was sweating like I ain't never seen.
He was, in some of these shots, Hitman sending that sweat to the fifth row.
I know. Once again, I'm telling Hitman, come on, man. Quit playing. Let's get out of here.
Dispatch him in this round.
But I'm not. Reeves caught him at the end of that round. It might have given him a little bit more respect. He's not coming forward near as fast.
That's the touching helps, but I would think that Reeves needs to come out a little bit more aggressive than he is. I know you're taking shots. He is putting some combos together, but he needs to probably put him on the canvas if he's going to win the fight. Cruse just putting on points on the board. Oh, nothing.
Oh, nice. Oh, he thought he was going to the body, and he ate it to the forehead. Cruse has kind of pawed at that left eye a couple of times.
Yes, he has. Oh. Cruse connects with a beautiful left hook to the body, but Reyes making him pay for it, not giving it to him for free.
Another one in the body. Man, I tell you what, Armondo Reeves, urine samples, man, blood in it in the morning.
We've got a beautiful vantage point, Cody, but his hands are coming so fast. You usually don't see that last left to the body, hook to the body at the end as he's coming out. Oh. Quick combo, caught him with 50% of it, but enough to snap his chin.
About halfway through the third round here.
It's been about par for the course. Reeves throws some decent punches, connects with a couple, but Cruse is just out working.
Oh. Reeves just kind of playing.
He's just kind of goading it now, trying to wear him down.
Keeps on doing these duck unders. Time to do a German suplex, buddy. Oh man, every time that finishing with that left hook to the body every time. Of course, they don't sound like the car wreck that they did earlier.
That's true, but that's a 5-punch combo. Reeves has got to put a stop to him. Find a counter point. The Hitman taking a few deep breaths now.
Well, either way, you're going to have a little bit of a little bit of cardio issues coming back after the amount of time that he's had off. Rabbit punch there in the back of the head.
No directions from the referee yet.
That's the end of the third round.
Nothing significant as far as knockout power going down on the canvas or any cobwebs or setting them off.
Take a look at this replay real quick. This Cruse coming in, pawing at that jab, and it's another one of those lefts to the body. Like I said, every time that he's getting out of there, he's finishing with that left to the body.
He's seeing everything he wants, and he's taking it, but no terrible significant strikes to the head.
And I mean, there's nothing really to the head at all in the entire fight. Cruse looking tired.
He's been putting in some work, though. That man has moved miles in the ring in that short little span.
Round number
About four. Both showing a little bit of wear. Reeves maybe a little bit more. The Hitman's smile has turned a little bit more serious.
I think that, oh man. It's one of my favorite parts about any combat sports, when you snap that head and get the sweat to explode like that. Makes me think of when Kamaru Usman knocked out Jorge Masvidal.
Should have got a distance on that.
Moonshot, buddy. I got you.
I think Reeves is showing a little bit more life this time around.
Oh, he should. He's been just hanging out for 3 rounds, getting beat up.
Well, we're clinching a lot more. I kind of eating my words again, but Reeves has got to put some.
But Cruse really hasn't thrown much. He looks tired. Oh, as soon as I say that.
And Reeves needs to put some leather down range if he's going to get some points in this fight.
Oh.
A little bit of head action in there that maybe the ref didn't see. Look at that.
Oh,
my
nice
God.
Combo.
Did you get a count? Oh, is he going to take a knee?
About seeing the old Jake the Snake Roberts DDT there.
I think those.
You're going to feel those in the morning.
That last combo with the body involved did its work. That was pretty.
That was pretty.
I loved him in the Matrix, Cody. Keanu Reeves would be jealous.
He definitely took the red pill. I know Kung Fu.
I tell you what, they're not. Oh, Cruse's reaction time's still there. Maybe the movements aren't as snappy, but he's still bringing the A game.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get out of here with a win. We got about 30 seconds left here in the 4th round. And if Armondo Reeves wants to get something, he wants anything, any chance of winning this, he's going to have to put one on his chin.
He needs to keep the distance there. Cruse is walking in on him, knowing that if he gets close enough, he's not going to get that one-shot knockout power. So essentially doing the right thing, but Reeves needs to back up, keep the distance, use the angles, footwork.
10 seconds left here in the round.
He's got to throw something.
Oh, they're going to let him go. Shades of Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje to finish out the fight there. Pretty easy decision here, I believe, Jay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like I said, Reeves attempted. Not enough in my book, but.
Well, I mean, you watch the fight. We know how the judging goes. This probably be a 40 to 35 fight. And, oh, nice left there. But this is Cruse just putting on a clinic, making him miss.
Oh. See, Reeves is trying. It's just too out of bounds. His orbit is.
Yeah, and Cruse is out there dodging punches like he owed child support in 3 counties.
Cruse has got it.
Another replay here towards the end of the fight. Man.
Ooh, clash of heads there, Cody.
Yep, that was that. Cruse would finish to the body, and here's where it looked like he was going to DDT him.
So
Pretty easy fight for the judges here. Obviously, Armondo Reeves wins. Oh, we're going on.
We've had the mix-up in the fight order with the Debo Jr. getting bumped. That's going to be our discrepancy. We'll see if Reeves has got enough in the tank. He's a little off balance. Put around his way. Hitman is still seeing it all coming.
Yeah, the punches from Reeves coming are pretty telegraphed. He's been laboring since the beginning of the fight, but of course he took that left hand just like that one. At the beginning of that fight, that really took the wind out of his sails. That he really didn't have a chance to start. That's a nice right hand, then raising a left hook. Another left hook to the body.
If I was going to give Cruse a...
Cruse is biting down on his mouth.
Yes, he is.
He's throwing with bad intentions. He's trying to rearrange his face like a living room.
Smooth defense and dodge.
I think we're about to see the beginning of the end here.
Reeves is holding on. He's not returning.
Yeah, he's just taking these. The referee's going to end up stopping this if he keeps on taking that kind of punishment.
He gave him that face. You got to do something, Reeves.
Nice. Nice jab.
If I would give Cruse a word for the fight, I'm going to say efficient.
Yeah.
He's touching it when he's coming in. He's touching when he's going out. He's touching when he's changing angles. His footwork, he is always doing some sort of point work. And precise.
And you know what they say, you can't hit what you can't see.
And he's got a lot of movement, but I don't think it's wasted movement. He's not been...
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, rumble, young man, rumble.
I'll show you how great I am.
2 minutes, 15 seconds into round number 5 here. And a pretty decisive fight for Cruse. Armondo's not giving up, though. He's
man.
Man.
Same spot, Cody. You got to give him credit for keeping his gloves up then.
Yeah, liver alone.
He's got the right elbow trying to block as much as possible. He's not going to move that anymore.
Yeah,
that's like you playing chess or checkers. You never move that back row.
I definitely don't. I think I'd take one on the chin and just go to bed instead of getting hit in the liver like that again.
He's got a great chin, though. Maybe that's not the option for. Maybe Cruse was doing the research he needed to, and the body's where it was open, because he is taking some shots down there.
That is the end of round number 5. We got a replay coming up right here. Oh, man, it's that left hand of the body. He has dug that in so many times.
And then here it is again, twice.
Oh, and there's
then the combo.
And Armondo Reeves says, come on. Oh, man, that'll make you lose your chicken dinner real quick.
Cruse is boxing smart.
Yeah.
He's figuring it out. He's figured out the few things that he can prioritize around Reeves to ensure he's winning each round, and he's connecting enough that it looks 5-0 at this point.
Armondo's been game. He ain't leaving.
He's not, and you know, it's fun. There's been so much body work. There's been a lot of splashes and slaps and thumps on Reeves, but he doesn't look too worse for the wear on the face.
No, but I'm sure that the right side of his ribs looks like hamburger.
Boy, he's got some discoloration on his left ribs. I can't imagine the right. We can't see from that angle here.
Shades of Cody Garbrandt against Dominic Cruz. He's just making him miss everything.
Oh, same spot.
Oh, man, I want to fall down for him.
Reeves has those short bouts of
He's
aggression.
working the right side of that body like he stole something. At some point here, you got to give Armondo a ton of credit for not falling down.
Absolutely. You get to this point in the ring where you're gassed. You don't have a lot of energy to move left and right. And you got a guy that's just absolutely throwing a barrage,
mauling you.
And the way Cruse is just moving around him, he's like that AC-130 gunship. Just, there's nothing you can do about it. Turn left, let her cruise, and he's just hammering down.
He's like a cruise missile.
Put it into submission.
We're halfway through round number 6 here.
He's still got the bang on the end of that punch.
Even the feints are getting him moving now. Look at him.
Oh! Cruse with a little veteran move, little forearm giving him the business, keeping the head down, wear him down a little bit before the ref could get around.
And Armondo looked over to the ref like, what the hell? But, you know, you can't put your hands down. Doesn't matter. Until the referee tells you to break, you're fighting.
Great uppercut by Cruse. Don't think he caught that very clean.
They're talking to each other. Armondo's making fun of him in the corner, saying, you can't knock me out. My body don't even hurt. Man, that thing looks like it hurts, though.
Oh, yeah, they're jawing a little bit in there. Oh.
Last 30 seconds, round number 6, our final round of the night. Oh, wow.
Decent combo by Cruse. Reeves
Armondo
again.
all of a sudden going to let him go now?
He seems to be a strong fighter, but he is not finding the target. He's throwing.
He needs to be fighting people at his own level here. I mean,
the footwork was a discrepancy between these two.
Oh man, every one of those
to the bell. He was throwing all the way through all 6 rounds. Cruse definitely earned the win, did the work for the win.
And as long as Helen Keller on the side of the ring over there doesn't change their mind, we should have
part of him now.
Win.
From where we saw it there, that was a 6-0 unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Going to the hitman. Give it to Reeves for hanging out in the ring, but not a lot of production.
All 3 judges scored the contest 60-54. The
Absolutely no surprises there, Jay Bird.
Nope, and I'm glad that was not another surprise, Cody. But he did like I said, he put in the work. He's looking for a win, and I don't doubt that. I'm excited to see this fight. This is another one of those. We've seen a veteran fighter against somebody who maybe hasn't been proven yet, and anything can happen.
Yeah, and the tape looks this way. Jay Robinson, Miguel Gonzalez, 24 years old. Guadalupe Jimenez, his 12-year elder. 140 pounds for Miguel. 5'7", fight record of 2 wins, 1 draw. That came to Guadalupe Lopez. 139 pounds, 5'9", and a lot more fights for Guadalupe Lopez with a 7-16 and 3 record.
These gentlemen are ready for battle.
See, Miguel's wearing.
He's got the camouflage.
He's coming out fast too. Lupe says, "Get away from me." It's been a great night of boxing here, brother. I'm expecting the main event to show up just as well as the rest of them.
I believe you called it bookend fights. First one had all the drama and everything, and this one's going to be fireworks.
Lupe is very stationary on his feet.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, kind of looks like he's wearing a pair of Converse. Not really, I'm just joking.
He had me squinting over here.
I know I did. Nice shot to the body. A lot of body work from all these guys tonight.
And even some surprising times when they had the upper hand and we thought maybe they'd come out and try to dispatch early. Still a lot more work to the liver and the ribs.
I could go for some ribs.
Getting you those chocolate chip pancakes, Cody, and you're not going to complain. Got him up against the ropes, holding him up.
Kind of a feeling out process here. Makes you wonder, you know, they've already had the one fight. The highlights that I've seen of that, it was a war.
Almost like they're waiting to see which one says boo first.
Yeah, which one's going to make a mistake?
That left jab stopped him. Referee giving some instruction not to keep the head down.
Oh, nice combo. Doubled up on the jab, just missed the right hand. Nice double up on the jab, though.
Both kind of staying on the perimeters of their reach. Not necessarily wanting to commit just yet. They're still throwing, but.
Oh, that right hand caught him. He's a little wobbly.
He's holding on.
But you know what they say, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
What's the KO? Was his last fight? He was a decision last time.
Yeah.
He was not put down on the canvas.
No.
Yeah. First round seems to be more of a who's going to move first so I can counter game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's wobbled.
Uh-oh.
He's wobbled.
Saved by the bell, would you say, Cody?
Call him Zach Morris or AC Slater, baby. He was saved by the bell.
That his knee had buckled just before the bell rang.
Let's take a look at this replay real quick, J-Rob, right at the end of the round here. Weird shoulder tackle, but that was the right hand.
Just really off balance, kind of throwing a flailing fury. Come off balance there and took the shot.
Snapped his head.
Let's give a round of applause.
Skyler making the announcement to put your hands together for Leslie.
Thank you guys for all the hard work. Here we go. Cody, what are you saying in Lupe's corner?
Oh man! First off, quit lowering your head. He's doing a lot of looking at his opponent's feet when he's throwing punches. That's why he's eating uppercuts and those short jabs. Also, keep doubling up on that jab. It was working.
That's one thing that we've noticed in this one, Cody, is the other ones. There's been a lot of jabs, a lot of touching, a lot of points scoring, a lot of boxing, if you will. And this one's kind of a stagnant first round, but we'll see if they pick it up here in the second.
Well, that's what happens a lot of times when you got guys who've already fought each other once. You don't want to overstep because you've already seen what's coming.
Yep.
Miguel seems to be finding a little bit of comfort here. But Lupe's keeping him with his back to the ropes, back into the corner. He just doesn't have a whole lot of power behind his punches, though.
He started to throw that combo. I noticed the same thing. It didn't seem to do a whole lot.
He's throwing them with weird angles. That's a nice left hook, but still, just not a whole lot behind it.
A little bit of orbital, but it wasn't moving. It wasn't moving his body. He didn't have a lot of power punch behind it.
Yeah, a lot of volume punching here as opposed to power. Kind of like a Nate Diaz or one of the Diaz brothers. They're going to punch you 100 times, but that 101st one might be the one that puts you down.
That could be it. And they're just kind of trading the counters.
Oh, there's a nice, nice counter left.
Still in the non-committal phase here, Cody. They just kind of want to feint, give me an opening, but kind of a standoff.
A little clash of the heads there, meeting of the minds, if you will.
The kind that you definitely don't want.
A lot of feeling out here.
We're wanting those fireworks, Cody.
Oh, nice right hand there. Nice right hand. Got him. He might be a little rocked. But once again, it's just those weird little rabbit punches.
Lupe had him plugged in the corner.
I definitely.
Oh.
The other left hand.
Lupe coming to life.
He hasn't really done anything to demand the respect of Miguel, but Miguel really hasn't caught him with anything either. Seems to be a little bit of swelling above the right eye, or on the outside of the right eye of Miguel.
Was that the clash of heads earlier?
It was either the clash of heads, probably the clash of heads, but it might have been that left hand that was landed right at about 2 minutes into that round.
Did the ref see? Did he make a note of that, or was that an unseen clash of the heads?
Definitely unseen.
Okay.
Here's the replay here. We'll see.
Oh.
Nice uppercuts. Weird jumping things.
You know, he was. A lot of these fighters have been banging around on the inside. They're not giving up when they go to the clinch. And perfect example right here on your screen.
We'll take this chance in between rounds here. Miguel actually trains. Lupe is looking a little tired there. Miguel actually lost his coach here not too long ago.
That's right.
Jeff Perez. We'd like to send out our condolences for his loss. big member of the fight game. Sorry to hear about him. And I'm sure that Miguel is fighting with a little bit of extra oomph behind him for that.
Absolutely.
Here we go, round 3 of the main event.
Remembering Jeff on Memorial Day.
Doubling up. There you go. That's that doubling up on the jab right away. He should have listened to me.
He needs to keep bringing it, though, because it stopped.
Got our cameraman over here shadow boxing.
He's shadow boxing his life.
I love this job.
If Lupe keeps that up, though, you saw how it stopped him. It stopped the assault coming forward. Yeah, I see.
He's laboring.
He was on his heels when he threw that counter.
Well, and when he was in the corner, when we showed him on camera there, mouth wide open, breathing hard.
Oh.
He's still coming forward, but there's just not much there.
There wasn't a lot of extension on the left elbow when he caught with that jab coming in, but it still got enough to.
Nice right hand over the top.
Send that sweat out a few rows. They're starting to wake up.
Some inside boxing done well there with I mean, for lack of better terms, had him in a whizzer.
Absolutely.
Take you back to high school wrestling.
Whizzer hard.
I never used the whizzer because I was too busy getting tossed.
We got Lupe doing lateral tosses a little bit.
Looked like he was going to go for the belly to belly. Bust out some WWE moves.
I think they would enjoy that in the ring tonight.
What do you think that would happen if one of these boxers just hit the other one with a stone cold stunner all of a sudden?
Well, we did have the February 8th episode where we thought the bell had rang and he went in for an extra shot at the end.
After missing weight by 40 pounds.
Lupe throwing a nice strong overhand. He's getting spicy. He's really trying to rattle his cage.
Well, I mean, if they want to fight to a draw, they're taking a shot at it here again.
They are getting close.
If you fight to a second draw, do you both take a loss?
At that point in time, you should know your opponent enough to exploit something, right?
I mean, I can't really say much because the only drawing I'm doing is on a piece of paper, and it's going to be a stick figure because I can't draw.
Lupe's still working the body, too.
I'm about the exact opposite of artistic. Yep, you just... Spectrum.
Oh, Lupe with a nice dodge and a comeback right to the body.
Every feint he gets him to lunge like that.
And he's just a little behind. Oh.
Nice left hand there that he wasn't looking at. 10 seconds left in this round, and we are going to have...
Yeah, they're starting to get some bad blood boiling,
Miguel
Cody.
says, quit hugging me.
Says, well, all right. We got some fire starting to brew. Let's see if we can get to the fireworks start the next round.
Leslie makes her way in to tell you that it is round number 4.
So Cody, there's been some lulls, there's been some flurries, there's been some connections. What are you telling Gonzalez then in the corner?
Well, I'm telling Gonzalez this is your fight to win. He has nothing that has done any damage, minus a couple of little pumping jabs. Start cutting the ring off.
What's your card look like?
What's my card?
What's your card look like right now? Because I don't know how I would.
I would probably have Gonzalez up 3 rounds.
Okay.
None at this point. Just because he's working harder, he's landing more volume. Nothing of real substance.
It doesn't seem to be, like classes above, but a few discrepancies here and there.
We're in round number 4.
Lupe just seeming to be a little off kilter on some of those bigger, significant strike throws.
I can't tell if he's got a little bit of blood trickling out of his nose or if it's a mustache. I think that he's got a bloody mustache.
He might have.
Yeah, there's definitely some blood there.
It's a little punishment being doled out.
Also a mustache.
Both throwing the combos.
Back in there with that dirty boxing. Oh, breaks loose. Nice way to get out with the big hook. Lupe's starting to feel these.
His face is starting to put on the closed captions. We're reading every single time Gonzalez makes him feel the punch. Reaction time. Oh.
Yeah, you can see that. It was set up beautifully. The left to the body, that second step, as soon as he looked like he was going to the body, he brought that overhand right. He connected with it, just not enough.
I got to believe that Gonzalez in his corner saw what you saw.
That's a big right hand.
Every time he's feinting, he's leaving it open. I think he's going to pick his shots. Nice little touch.
Those are the ones that annoy you.
Mm-hmm. And they score points.
It's essentially like, oh, nice. He's really starting to put the combos together now.
And if you notice, Lupe seems to be looking for 3-punch combos. Gonzalez throws an extra one on the end when Lupe drops the guard. That could be lights out. Lupe really extending for those punches.
Miguel landed a couple of there, then just ducking that chin out of the way. It's great form. That left hand might have woke him up a little bit. Still not enough to get him on his back foot.
They're certainly not splashing like the last fight we were hearing, but
if you notice, every time Gonzalez is coming out of one of those clinch situations, he's throwing bombs.
Yep.
There is no just stepping back. He's leaving with purpose.
And we're getting into round 5 here. Lupe needs to maybe tighten it up. I would say he seems to be a little bit wide, and he seems to be really kind of throwing himself. He needs to tighten it up, keep everything centralized.
Well, right now he's probably down 4 rounds to none. He's well, in my eyes, he's probably down 4 rounds to 1.
I would agree. There's a couple times he had maybe a little bit more damage, but maybe not enough to take the round. So he's definitely up more than needs to be going into this round here. There's not a whole lot of time to take off because they haven't been putting.
They definitely got the blood stopped out of Lupe's nose.
Not a lot of other damage to note on either fighter.
Yeah, Miguel gets up, he immediately runs out, takes the middle of the ring. And we're off and running with round number 5, 2 rounds left. On a wonderful Saturday evening here for AlienBoi 23 at the Rivers Center, right next to the mighty Mississippi. I just love saying that.
You do.
I just expect to go outside and see somebody floating by on a homemade raft.
Tugboat with the pipe in the hat.
Maybe have a couple of fish that they caught.
They've got 2 rounds here, Cody. We got to get some punches to be thrown.
Nice left hand. Lupe's not done.
They both have combos and short bursts. We're missing the consistency.
Well, the difference is you got one here who's young. He's really just getting started in his career. The other one, I mean, I don't know. The prime for a boxer is usually 30 to 34-ish, 29 to 33 maybe. I believe that Lupe is 35.
Cruse was in the 30s as well, but he sure didn't move like it.
Yeah, no, but that guy's a freak, man.
He was fast.
He's fast.
Probably quickest hands of the night.
I would really like to petition to see Mateo, Caudillo, and
that would be an interesting
Armondo
fight.
Ramos. That should be a main event fight.
That would put some of the skills of both of them on display and how you encounter somebody with the same footwork, head movement.
You absolutely better come. You better come prepared because both of them are coming. You know, you're not going to have one guy that shows up or off late or anything like that. They come to fight, and I think it'd be a great fight.
Absolutely. Gonzalez put a small right hook onto Lupe's left side of his face, but still nothing to draw out the cobwebs yet.
Coach over here talking on the left-hand side of you.
Oh, beautiful left hook by Gonzalez.
Lupe carrying them hands real low.
Feet looking a little heavy.
Yep.
Lupe's
sock got rolled down.
I couldn't tell if it was the left hook or if it was maybe some fatigue, a little both.
Oh, nice right hand.
Another little clash of heads there, Cody. I don't know the ref saw that.
Oh, that's a nice left hand. He's looking for the kill. He's like a shock.
Gonzalez walking him down. Lupe's feeling it. We're going to go into the final round.
Let's take a look at this replay. Nice inside work here from Miguel. And once again, as he exits,
he drops it right. He went limp with his right arm.
And out the door he goes.
Limp here, opens up the shot.
Left hook. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful work there. And we got another replay to take a look at here. It is. Oh, man.
Inside work.
This is going to be that right hand. Man, just missed that one. That overhand right coming in, though, definitely connected. Jay, it's been a fantastic night of fights. We got one round left.
Lupe.
And, you know, you got to go back and you got to, before we get going here with this last round, you almost got, who's your fight of the night?
Ooh. I'm glad that this started because I'm going to need a second to think about that.
I'll tell you mine. Without question, the best fight of the night for me was the first fight of the night. It was the worst decision, but I thought it was the best fight. Just nonstop action. But the most impressed that I was at all was watching Mateo Caudillo get knocked down 3 seconds into the fight and then dominate.
And then lock it in and get up and finish it just how he invented it to begin with.
I think Miguel Gonzalez is going to try to cruise through this last round to get himself a W. Lupe needs to look for a finish. I just don't know if he's got the power in his hands to get a finish.
He seems to be.
Seems like his, maybe it's just because they're white, but it seems like his boxing gloves are ginormous on his hands.
Well, I think the way he's standing, it's more of a propping up than a tactical stance.
Yeah.
We are in round 6, but oh, look at Gonzalez with a beautiful right hand on the way out of the clinch.
He's definitely trying not to leave any doubt that he won this fight. We got another clash of the heads there.
Gonzalez working down to the body.
Devin, who's been around this fight game for a long time over here, said he's never seen Lupe get knocked down. But the way he carries his hands is a surprise.
You'd mentioned earlier with the feints, making him move. You get a guy that surgical like Caudillo or a hitman Cruse.
Caudillo.
It would be target practice with the bullseye being the whole thing.
He gets both of these guys out of here in 2 rounds.
Still working that left side of Lupe.
We're down to our last minute of the main event. People are starting to hoot and holler. They want to see this thing come to a finish.
Gonzalez coming to life, Cody. You called it.
Gonzalez knows that he's got a minute left. He says, I need to get the finish here.
They are integrating boxing and sumo, shoving each other around the ring at this point. Somebody trying to get an edge. Somebody needs a. That's number 3 on the same side. Oh.
Oh, that was a good one.
Lupe put in the return to sender on that. Not a lot of time to be.
Oh, nice right hand. 15 seconds left. Let's see if they'll stand and bang it out. Here we go. 10 seconds left. Do they fight to the draw?
Oh!
Nice right hand. Gonzalez letting him go. Had him back up twice.
Lupe was the initiate in that one, but Gonzalez seemed to have the upper hand.
There's absolutely no way that this one goes to a draw. Well, okay. There should be no way that this one goes to a draw. The only drawing that should be going on right now is that 50-50 raffle over at IHOP for me to get some free pancakes, baby.
I bought all the tickets, Cody. I'm going to get you those chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes. What a great Devin, you coming for pancakes? Here's the replay. He says he's coming for pancakes. Into the fight.
All the cameras are ready.
As a matter of fact, while we're waiting for Skylar to jump on in here, let's go ahead and say thank you to our entire crew. Devin, our producer. Bert up on the camera. BJ on the other camera.
Derek. Devo. Devin.
Bobby Nelson, our camera supervisor. Brett Johnson, our production assistant. Derek Williams, our graphics and social. Devin Hanson, our producer, director, and all-around god, owner of TKOTIX. Oh, it's been a great night. I'm so excited because I know we're going to be back, buddy. Let's go up to Skylar.
For these two warriors, the main event. Judge, Tom Millie scores the contest 59-55. Judge Patrick Morley scores the contest 60-54. And our last judge, Barry Wolf, scores the contest 59-55 for the winner by unanimous decision. Damas y caballeros, the Davenport Iowa, El Azteca, Miguel Gonzalez.
No surprises here, my friend.
Thank God, we just needed the one.
No surprises here. Miguel gets the W, gets another win.